What's up, folks? Seth here at Plastic Galaxy Toy Store. Getting things started here in a few minutes. Buckle up. Another good live Star Wars sale coming your way shortly. Stand by. Seth back at it here at Plastic Galaxy Toy Store. Sorry, finishing up a couple deals. I'm always doing. And I kid you not, it's been kind of crazy around here. Just wrapped up another deal and a few other really cool pieces. So, needless to say, let's talk about our calendar coming up in the upcoming 2 or 3 weeks, so you can get on the same page. Okay, so here it is as follows. We have our Self Night, obviously, which is Wednesday. We will not have a sale on this Sunday, but pay close attention to the Facebook page, because I'm going to do a flash sale, whether it's tomorrow or it'll probably be on Saturday. So I'm probably gonna do it tomorrow because I'm busy shipping today, tomorrow. But Saturday, check us out and just make sure your notifications are turned on because I'm probably gonna do a flash sale with some really cool stuff. I counted over 120 minnow card figures right now, and I've got more coming in. So it just keeps on the number growing. We have a lot of cool stuff tonight, a lot of Empire Strikes Back. We'll get to that in a moment. But anyway, make sure, having said that, next week we will not have a sale at all because due to Thanksgiving and whatnot and travel plans. But Friday night, I created an event for this on the Facebook page. Friday night, which is Black Friday, happens to be, of course, the day after Thanksgiving, while the wives and girlfriends and whatnot are off shopping for the latest bargain at Walmart. Flat screens for $12 or whatever they're selling for. I don't know. I'm sure there'll be mayhem about. I will not be at Walmart on Black Friday, but maybe you'll be in the parking lot enjoying it, not going in. I don't know. My point is that we're having a huge Star Wars live sale starting at 6:30 p.m. That is on the 29th. Mark your calendars, turn your notifications on, all that good stuff so you won't miss out because it's going to be huge. Speaking of which, I've got stuff coming back from AFA tomorrow. I was hoping to be here today, but I'll be here tomorrow. So a lot of that stuff will be on the flash sale and spill over, to the sale Black Friday, which is a week. So that's going to be a major sale. Not that they're not all major, but this is going to be, this one right here is a good one as well. Don't get me wrong. We got some awesome stuff. But be sure next week to tune in the Friday on that. Also, last thing I want to thank everybody that got involved with the helmet. For the Operation Second Chance, that was a giveaway, not a giveaway if you will, but it was all the proceeds went to that on that auction. Appreciate that. Thank you very much, and that will ship out tomorrow. And that'll go to good cause, and somebody will have some much needed good vibes with that stuff. So there you go for veterans. Okay, so let's talk about what else? Anything else? So we do have our prize wheel tonight, and then we will also we'll get that going a little bit. We got a lot of cool stuff. We got all the stuff tonight is loose complete, graded. Very nice, and then some carded stuff. Some have some issues we'll go over, but some of them are graded as well. Lots of ESB and a few modern items that came in today as well. So we'll throw a couple modern items out there for you guys because I know some of you guys just do the modern thing, and that's cool. But I got some cool modern pieces as well. But let's talk about how the actual sale works, and let's do it. So here's how the sale works. We can put an item out here with the and on camera too with a post-it note with a number on it. That is the price. In the bottom. Your bottom left-hand corner, there is a PG, then a number. That is the item number, if you will. So if you would like to purchase the item, please use the syntax, which is, PG number space price. So, for example, we PG 0 space 19, something like that, right? Okay, or actually exactly like that. This is in the pinned comments, by the way, so there's no confusion if you want to fact check or whatever is the way of doing things nowadays. So that's how that's going to work as far as the claims go. What else? Yeah, there's lag, all that good stuff. Facebook, can't deal with it. Sorry. We can. Obviously, we would not be doing this. Most of you guys can do it. So thank you very much for just taking that into consideration that we have no control over that. So sorry about that. So after all that's said and done, you're going to contact us with your claims. We get you taken care of via PayPal. The minimum shipping price is $5.99, although we have probably 75% of the stuff we have tonight is a ship price. Lots of carded figures, some modern stuff too, but a lot of these things are obviously more expensive, and they're just shipped to you. No hassle for you guys. Just pay the price, and it'll be shipped to your door. Simple as that. And also another issue I want to start talking about as we get closer to Christmas. Be mindful of packages, and there's a lot of package bandits and all that stuff as we get closer to Christmas, because obviously they know more stuff is coming in. A lot of the more higher end items obviously will require a signature regardless, but a lot of your other things, try your best to thwart that. Have your neighbor pick it up, whatever it may be. Do the best you can on that, because that does happen. It never happens to us. I don't think it happened like one time, and it was like on a $5, $10 purchase. My point is that does exist, so please understand that it's kind of like we're not liable for it because the post office did their job. It's just some jerk that actually steals stuff off of porches, right? Off of porches, right? So it's not our. We can't do anything besides, we can hand deliver it for you. That would get quite expensive, but it would definitely get no problems there. And for large items, we have done that before. I've actually hand delivered. I do it all the time, hand delivering a lot of high end items. So that's how that works. Let's move along. Let's go over here. We have two cameras once again. We've got some nice loose. All these loose figures are really nice. with any exceptions, maybe one that's kind of got a few issues, but it's nothing major, no beaters, if you will, nothing like that. The majority of them are very nice. We got a few loose graded, I believe, tonight, and just a little taste for tomorrow. So we've got a couple cool pieces. So there we go. All right, so let's get things started. You ready to go over there? Let me get things started. Give me 1 second. We'll get it back on camera 2. Let me pull this up real fast to make sure I can see that. That's what we need right there. Okay, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget, one more time, Black Friday, massive sale. The next Friday, not this Friday, 6:30 p.m. Central, big time sale. Probably going to do like a 2-hour sale that time. So we usually about a 1 hour. So double the fun, double your pleasure. Get all your turkey fill and come check out some Star Wars stuff. And I'm holding some items back for that. Okay, so back to camera 2 we go right now. Let's go over there. This is a very nice, 100% complete, clean Stormtrooper. Minimum of like an 80 grade, if you will. And an 80 grade, typically sell for about $100 in that vicinity, $75 to $100 depending on the day. Really nice, clean figure with the accessory. Not much to complain about. Nice and white. No major discoloration or anything like that. Paint's overall in good shape, and he just stands up straight. Nice Stormtrooper. PG2 Space 39 will get you locked in for this clean Stormtrooper, one that you'd be proud to display on your 12-back stand or whatever it may be. Nice, clean one. Of course, he's got original blaster by his right side, so that's all you need. PG2 for 39 is going to be the Stormy. Who's that? Brandon Harp. Thank you, Brandon. I appreciate that. A nice. You'll enjoy that one, sir. Okay, let's do some stuff like this. So we've got a lot more carded figures tonight than we do loose, because we typically do loose on our camera too. So I don't have the way the aspect ratio is on a camera. It doesn't show up good for carded figures because it's just too big. But so we're going to do like 2 carded figures over here, and then 1 item over there, kind of to stagger it because we have so much carded stuff. But let's get things started off light tonight. Let's do something cool. All right, here we go. This will be PG number 9. Let's talk about this one. The first one up is, unfortunately, it's a card fresh figure, but the bubble came off in shipping. Not a big deal because it is what it is. This is a Bespin security guard. You have the card. Like I said, this just fell off the card in shipping. Not a big deal. It was already kind of loose regardless, so no big deal. With a really nice, joints are tight on this, Bespin guard, and of course you get the bubble. So it's a cool little piece there for us. Bespin guard, 100% complete. Like I said, nice, clean, tight joints. Empire Strikes Back. This is a 48 back card. Of course, got the Akbar offer, the Revenge offer, and you've got the bubble. We're starting off kind of light, so stand by. We got some cool stuff you'll like too as well if you're into different stuff. So that's PG number 9. And I'm going to put this down here because I can't obviously stand it up. PG-14 beside it, another steel. We're just going to blow this one out too. A few of these cards have condition issues. This is another one that just you kind of typically see. This is a 41 back Lobot. You obviously have some sticker wear here, but look at the price. Okay, PG-39, PG-9 for the Bespin guard is $39. That's a ship price. This will come in a star case as well. Everything carded, if it's coming in a star case, or just with this too. I'll throw in a star case in that one. PG9 for $39, ship price. You get the clean Bespin guard, like case fresh if you will, or card fresh if you will, and you get the bubble as well. So you're getting those 2 with the card. PG9 for $39 that's a cool piece there. Up next, this is a Lobot, like I said, 41 back, decent bubble, card edge, card wear, obviously, it is what it is, but guess what? $59, PG-14, can't go wrong with a carded ESB for well under $100 right there, and overall, ish shape, but it still stands up on its own, obviously. It's not that much of a beater, but it does have its condition issues, obviously. So it's carded, Lobot, 41 back, PG-14 for $59 will get you taken care of on the Lobot. And then we have David M. PG-9 for $39. Let me get this squared away. Cool pickup there. Card backs are cool, man. David M. for that one. And then, like I said, we have PG-14 over here, which is the Lobot, lots of wear on it. That's a ship price. Like I said, anything with an asterisk is a ship price to your door in the United States. We obviously will combine shipping if it doesn't affect it, unless you just buy a whole bunch of stuff, and we just ship it there, obviously for free as well. But my point is, there you go. PG-14 for $59. And this is, overall, like I said, it has issues, but it's still sealed with the card. It's a Lobot. So, you want a carded ESB on the cheap, there you go. $59. Okay. Let's move along. Back to camera 2 we go. We have a nice sand person. This is a really nice first 12 figure with a cape, of course. PG5 for $29. Gaffy stick by his side. Cape is legitimate. The sand person, obviously legitimate. And give me 1 second. And really nice paint job. If you notice on the tusks and on the eyes, no wear. Just nice and silver on there. No major issues or anything like that. You know, minimum C8 condition, probably better, but a nice first 12 character. PG5 for $29 for the Sand Trooper. Ruh. Yeah. Justin Davis. Sand Trooper, I should say. Sand people, I keep saying Sand Trooper, are, I'm going to start to call them Tuscans because it's easier, are just cool. Kind of scary, too, as a kid. Okay, what's up next? What do we got next? Okay. Let's do Jedi card. This one is another one that's just going to go quickly. Let's do a Jedi card, and let's do an Empire card. I'm doing 2 at once to kind of circumvent the fact that trying to keep things even, and also it makes the sale go faster. Here we go, because I want to keep you guys all night. This is PG number 12, and let's talk about some condition issues on that. This is a 77 back offerless ERG. The bubble is actually very nice, obviously slightly tinted, if you will. Still sealed to the card all the way around, no cracks. Let me just double check it one more time. No cracks, bubbles in decent shape. Overall, you know, in that C6 to C7 condition, it's decent, like I said. But for a Jedi card, a fan favorite here. This is a steal. PG12 for $99. Let me get my little stand here for these Jedi cards that don't have footers, or stems rather. PG12 for $99 for that bad boy. Like I said, this is coming to star case, 77 back offerless. It has issues, obviously, some veining and whatnot, some creasing throughout. The bubble's in good shape, displayable, and on the cheap, I mean, we're talking, this is like an 85 grade loose ERG. It rivals that price, or very close, if not more, depending on the day. So my point is, getting a carded Return of the Jedi figure, this figure that's all said and done, not a bad deal. With the star case, like I said, all these shipped in star cases, and we pack them nicely and all that good stuff, obviously. Thank you for all the kind reviews. But like I said, 77 back, one of my favorites. I always love the ERG because he's just menacing. PG12 for $99. This will come with the star case. Like I said, any of these items that don't sell during the sale, if you like better pictures or more information, just contact us after the fact and we should take care of. I want to make sure you know exactly what you're looking at right there. And we got some more stuff coming, so stand by, some more cool stuff. Don't forget about our big time, huge, just massive live sale coming next Friday. Lots of fun there as well. Okay. Up next, we have Joe Cheney. Okay, Joe, you got it, my man. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, Joe, you don't have to say claim, just PG12 space 99, unless you may be having some stuff when you're in that's not letting you do that. I completely get it. Thanks for trying either way. You got it. There you go. Boom. Okay, thanks, Joe. Star case coming your way, too. We got more stuff coming. Okay, here's another nice Empire Strikes Back figure. We're going to do on this side. We're doing 2 over here, the one over there. We have loose over there, some cool loose ones, some graded, some grails to some people. You know, I hate using that word. My point is there are some really cool stuff coming. Okay, this is a 48 back Imperial Commander on Empire Strikes Back card with one of my favorite places, TG&Y. I used to love that place as a kid. It's unpunched. It's got the price tag. The bubble is clear on this one, just so you can see it. Got the blaster in there, obviously. This is a 48 back Revenge Offer Imperial Commander. It does have its issues. I'd give this overall kind of like the ERG, maybe a little bit better. A C7 on this. The bubble is clear, so it does display nice, a little bit nicer than the yellow one. But there you go. Ship price on this one, also PG15 for $99 shipped. Getting an Empire card figure in decent shape, you know, pretty cool, right? Of course, he was also appeared on as the AT-AT driver, which is kind of weird. He got 2 card figures. The Admiral, forgot his name. Admiral Hazel? Yeah. Or not Admiral Hazel. Captain Theot. I forgot. My brain is going crazy. Anyway, PG19 for $99. And there you go. Revenge Offer, clear bubble. Overall, all the bubbles in decent shape. A little bit of crack, a little bit denting on this side. No cracks.
Joe Joseph wants PG-15.
Joe Joseph, like I said, I will denote any major issues. Joe Joseph, you said. Joe Joseph, thank you, Joe. Like I said, overall decent shape, and you can kind of get the gist of when I show a condition. It's not like it's a major issue or anything. Thank you, Joe. Okay, back to camera 2 we go. What do we got over there? Nice Chewbacca tonight. We have PG3 for $24 for the man, the Wookiee with Bandolera. Our Bandolera already actually painted on, of course, with the crossbow. And I believe, let me double check something real fast with that crossbow. Let me check one thing. Not that it's a major concern, but it does matter. This is a regular dark crossbow. Not that it's a huge difference, but some people like different crossbows. But there you go. PG3 for $34 for the Chewbacca first 12 figure. All these loose figures are in good shape, C8 minimum. So there you go. MPW showing out. Thank you, sir. Back over here to camera 2 we go. What's up next? Let's shake it up a little bit. Let's do some graded stuff. How about that? Okay, check this out. What are we doing next? Let's do. All right, let's do this one. Start off kind of light. Oh, well, you know what? Yeah, let's do this. This is PG number 26. We're going to do 2 graded pieces side by side up here. PG 26, and let's do PG 25. PG 25 and 26 in that order. So first up, PG 25. Let's see what we got here. This is a cool one. This is Empire Strikes Back card. We have a lot of ESB cards tonight. PG 25. Give me 1 second to get reacclimated. This is a 41 back. R5D4, the bubble is clear. Condition issues, the card is actually very nice. It's unpunched. Overall, it's decent shape. There is some denting on the top of the bubble, which you can probably see right there. I'm just telling you in case you can't see it. And there's a dent there as well. So the bubble's a little bit rough on the top. It's not horrible. You can kind of see what it would look like displayed. The bubble is clear. And this type of seal, by the way, for those of you who don't know, they do have what they call soft seals. A lot of times you won't see the hatching on it, but it's 100% legit. It's just a different variation of seal they used at that time. You can go look it up, research it if you want, but it matters not. It's still, of course, it's not a recard, any of that stuff. So the figure is absolutely beautiful. To find a nice R5 like that, I don't know if you can see how white that is. Clean card. Of course, the footer's still there. Bubble is a little bit rough. That's the only kind of deterrent on this card. Priced it accordingly. PG 25. This will come with a star case as well for $249 shipped. Get you a R5D4 on card. Finding one of those on a card on the cheap is pretty tough too in any realm. Even Jedi cards are expensive for this figure. And then over here on PG26 we have a Dengar AFA graded. This one the grades are 60, 80, and 80, so almost a straight 80. Or excuse me, it's a 60, 80, 80, and the overall grade is a 60. The card got a 60, and I was trying to figure out earlier why it did. It just has some mild veining. I mean, it's one of those things I could pass it to somebody and say, why do you think you got a 60? And be like, well, maybe here and there. The pop is still there. But check it out. This is a clear bubble Dengar. The grade's a 60. I can't argue with the grade because somebody else graded it, but it's 60, 80, and 80. It is still clear, the bubble. And finding a Dengar clear is tough in itself, being a bounty hunter. Unpunched, no price tags. So just a little bit of condition issues on the card. Like I said, I'm trying to figure out. There's some veining in the top right hand. Right there, but man, I don't see a whole lot other than that. Maybe that's just one of those days. It's what it is. PG 26 for $299. Kind of hard to price some of the grades. You have to kind of do some deductions in your brain. Like 80 grades are around 500 and above for clear bubbles. 85s are crazy, obviously. So you just kind of mark it down from there and just do some deductions in your head. What you think it would kind of be attractive to somebody. So there it is. PG 26 for $299 shipped. The grades are 60, 80, and 80. It's a 641 back A, with a survival offer. But, it's one of those, in my opinion, I hate saying that. It kind of displays better than the grade, but, I mean, it really does. But, I mean, you do make your own draw your own conclusions on that deal. Okay, once again, really nice card. Like decent card, I should say, for Clear Bubble R5, $249 ship, PG 25. Okay, back to camera 2 we go with another clean Obi-Wan Kenobi PG4 for $49. Nice white hair Ben. Of course, he's complete with his blue saber. No reproductions and that good stuff. So you're getting the sabers are still like $30 a piece, and nice clean cape. Does make the zipping sound, which is what you want to hear if you know that kind of thing. Not all of them do that, but this one does. So PG4 for $49 gets you the Obi-Wan Kenobi. And nice cape, man. Looks like it's been displayed nicely, which it has. So PG4 for $49 gets you Obi-Wan Ben Kenobi. Don't forget to contact us after the sale if you're new. If not, you know what to do after the sale with your PayPal information, etc. And we get you taken care of and shipped out tomorrow. We ship fast. And don't forget, next Friday night is our big Black Friday sale right here at facebook.com/plasticgalaxyshop, 6:30 p.m. Thank you, Michael Page. We appreciate that. Okay, what's up next? What you want to do? Let's do a modern piece. We have a few cool modern pieces that came in today. This will be a ship price too. I'm just going to ship it at this price. This is the this is the Evolutions, the Jedi Legacy, which has Qui-Gon Jinn, Boltar Swan, and Luke Skywalker, the new Jedi Order. These are cool, man. We always sell these Evolutions kits. They always sell really fast. This will be a ship price, PG-17 for $49. You know, we get some modern stuff in on occasion. We're kind of very selective about what we take, but this is kind of a cool one too. PG-17 for $49 gets you the Evolutions at the ship price to your door. Qui-Gon Jinn, Boltar Swan, and Luke Skywalker, of course, unopened in all its glory from the 30th anniversary. PG-17, $49. Ship price, we'll take care of the shipping. And overall good shape, little edge wear, but not bad. Get 3 figures for, I think the loose figures are about $20 a piece, so you're saving about $10 if you were to go buy them. And that's kind of the hard, fast rule on those. But there it is. PG-17, $49 shipped for 2000, what years is this again? I always forget. 2008. Okay, so about 11 years old, almost 12 years old. $49. PG-17 for the Evolution, the Jedi thing. The Jedi Legacy, excuse me. I'm backwards today. Okay, let's talk about this piece next. Let's do another cool one. Okay, here we go. Everybody loves R2-D2. I'm no exception. This is Empire Strikes Back, PG number 20. And this is a sensor scope, I believe, 47 back. I don't know what the debut of this one was. I forgot. 45, I believe. But this is the 4-line offer. Overall, nice card. I give this a C7 to C7.5 on the back. Check out the back. No strikeouts. The pop is still there. Bubbles got a slight tint to it, but it's not horrible. Little bubble denting in the top right there, if you can see it. Sorry about the camera. Getting that camera to have a focal point is kind of tough with the distance I'm away. But having said that, you can check it out right there. This will be a ship price on this as well. What's that? Never heard of that sword. Genovese? Anyway, the figure itself is pretty. I should say pretty. It looks good. This is a 47 back one more time. 4-line offer. Pop is still good. Ship price PG-20. You want a carded R2? There you go. Get a lot of people. That's a budget one too. You usually find R2s are usually expensive, whether they are the obviously the OG, the 1977, the Central Scope, or the pop-up, or they're just always expensive on card. They're hard to find in good shape. And this one's, like I said, C7, probably a little better. I go C7.5. You could say C8 if you wanted to. Probably in some circles would be acceptable. PG-20 for $249 ship for the 47 back 4-line offer. Cool piece. Got a lot of cool stuff to go through tonight. So stand by if you don't see something you like. I got more stuff on the way. PG-20, $249 shipped for the 47 back. Oh, sorry, telling me.
Tell them not to forget price.
What's that? Yeah, don't forget the price. Make sure you put PG. In this case, PG-20 space $249, right? That way it's everybody's on an even playing field, and we don't have to worry about somebody saying, well, I said this the wrong way and all that good stuff. That way it's the same. Everybody gets it. PG-20 space $249 gets you the R2-D2 47 back. This will come in a star case as well. Like I said, if you want any photos about this.
I think David Fanta wants it.
David Fanta? David Fanta, if nobody else is actually using the proper, nobody else has, right? Okay, David, I'll give that to you just because nobody else out there, to contest it. So there you go. You got it, my man. Cool card. R2-D2. Okay, let's go back over to camera number 2. We're ready. This is I talk about grails, and something can be a grail of anybody, but this is one of the harder production figures to find. It just is, and this is PG number 6. Blue Snaggletooth, a little bit of wear on his left boot, but overall a nice piece. I would probably say this is probably a 75 grade, which would put it close to $400 if you were to go buy this condition, basically graded. It's nice. It's $249 shipped. I don't think we never sold a Snaggletooth, which is weird. Whether it's 80, 85 grades, I had a 90 grade one time. But my point is PG6 for $249 shipped. Blue Snaggletooth, overall good shape. Left boot has a little bit of wear. You probably can't even see it, maybe above his ankle there, and that's basically the main problem, if you want to call it that. But it's always a problem area. $249 shipped for PG6. So a proper way to get this locked in is PG6 space $249, and that will get you taken care of, and you can contact us after the sale. We've got some more awesome stuff on the way, so stand by. And don't forget to join us next Friday night. Not this Friday, but next Friday at 7 p.m. Central, facebook.com/PlasticAlchemyShop. Tons of vintage stuff coming in still tomorrow. And then next week, in the next 3 weeks, I've got vintage stuff coming in. And I just bought some more stuff right for the sale, so I've got a ton of stuff coming your way. PG6, $249 shipped for the blue Snaggy. Cool piece. All right. Give me 1 second. We can recycle some of that in a minute. Okay, what do we have next? Let's talk about this piece. Let's do this. This will be gone. I don't think I've never sold a Stormtrooper before on card. Here we go. This is an Empire Strikes Back. Who's that? I was wondering why that didn't get picked up, but hey, there you go. This is a Empire Strikes Back 41 back Stormtrooper. Let's talk about some condition on this one. Glare. First thing. We'll just talk about it. It's got a little wave to it right there, as you can see. The bubble is clear. Make sure it is. Yeah, it's clear. The blaster is still in his hand. If that's, some people like that stuff, some people don't like that, but just letting you know. Little scuffing on the back right here, if you can see it. A little bit of edge wear as wear on the side. Let me see if I can show it to you. Right there. But like I said, it's a carded Stormtrooper. It's on card. I would give this like a C7-ish in that realm. Like I said, displayable stuff that doesn't break your bank unless you want to get an 85 grade and spend, $800 or whatever it is for a 41, but probably something close to that. So it's not a perfect card, but any stretch of imagination. It is a Stormtrooper budget card. PG-27 for $299 shipped. Empire Strikes Back. If you do go down the lineage of 12 back, 21 back, 12, 20, and 21 backs, as the price goes down usually on Stormtroopers, really a fair price to pay for an ESB 41 back. No major concerns that I know of. It's just got some waviness in the top right there, and some edge wear. Still sealed. And that's like a really high grade loose figure, like a 90 grade or something. Stormtrooper would probably sell for something close to that. So there you go. Nice clean figure. No yellowing that I can see. Heavy yellowing, pinking, and all that good stuff. But it's still cool. I can send you photos of that if you like. Let me know, and we can go from there, man. No big deal. I'm easy to work with. Okay, let's talk about another piece over here. We have got a Power of the Force pop-up R2, and I had this one the other day, and I don't really talk about it a whole lot, but I'll give you the brief rundown. Cards in really good and pretty decent shape. This is PG number 19, by the way. This will be a ship price. All of our cards will be a ship price. PG 19. So here we go. This one, the bubble was cut open and the figure was removed, and of course it doesn't have a saber there. I wish I had the saber for it, but I don't. A little tanning there on the figure, but for this price, you can't go wrong. The coin is still sealed. It cannot be removed. This is PG 19 for $199 shipped. The dome is beautiful. It does make the clicking sound and all that good stuff. So if you had a saber, obviously you're good to go. If you don't want a saber or do your own thing, I get it. They're expensive. PG 19 for $199 shipped for the R2D2 pop-up minus the saber. Of course, you get the card. The coin is still sealed there. And what's cool about this is you can actually put the figure in there if you wanted to and display it with the card. And like I said, U-grade R2 coin is probably $50, so $150 for a nice, for decent pop-up R2, not too bad. As a ship price, comes with the star case, cool piece, and I'll put that back in there one more time so you can kind of see what it looks like. I should have done that to begin with, but I think I showcased this the other day, but I just want to show it again because it was something cool. I know people always after R2 stuff. PG-19 for $199 shipped. Get you the R2D2 pop-up 92 back card. And card back, and the coin is still sealed. Card's in decent shape too, not too bad. There it is. Okay. We go over there. Let's take this and put this over there. Put this right there. Oh, here we go. Let's do one more over here. Oh, this is a big one. Everybody like this one. Well, if you want a budget Luke, Luke, yes. What's that? Okay. If you want a budget Luke Farm Boy on card, this is your night because you just don't find them, that go for ridiculously cheap. And this is a AFA graded, of course. This one is a 60 grade. The grades are 80, 60, and 75. The bubble has a little bit of denting on the top. Other than that, the card is solid. So the overall grades is 60, 80, 60, 75. On that one, 41 back. Like I said, The bubble has a little denting there on the top. You can tell that's the major concern with this from a grading standpoint. It has a little bit of denting on the right-hand side of the bubble, if you can see it right there. But overall, display is good. For a Luke Farm Boy on card, they're just expensive, right? PG 21 for $4.99. Another budget card if you don't want to pay $2,000 for a really nice 12-back Luke 80 grade or something like that. This is AFA 60. You can see it right there. And this will come, obviously, I think I have the poly bag for this, or I can find one. It doesn't matter. PG 21 $4.99 shipped. Nice Luke on card. I got more stuff coming, so stand by. Just kind of getting your wetting your whistle here for some cool stuff. Anyway, Farm Boy Luke on card, on ESB card too, which is kind of cool. I actually have right now in stock both versions of the ESB Luke, the yellow hair and the brown hair, which is kind of cool to see side by side. I have a 12-back Luke somewhere hanging around somewhere. Okay, we're back to camera 2 right now with another really nice, clean 1977 R2D2. Nice piece. There it is. I think I got it better. $49. Nice R2, solid C8 condition. PG1 for $49. That's a 1977, like I said, or OG I call it. Solid domer. And of course, even the sensor scopes are nice too, but the originals always seem to command more attention and all that good stuff. PG1 for $49. Get you the 1977 R2D2. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. PG1 space 49. This is 1977. This is not the sensor scope version. It's obviously not the Ruben Martinez. This is obviously not the pop-up version either. But hey, it's a nice R2 Ruben. When you get that, you'll be like, it's a nice one, man. It's not a 90 grade, but it's damn sure on a 70. It's probably like an 80. So there you go. All right, what's next? Let's talk about this piece. Somebody will want this piece. They're expensive, and they're tough to get a hold of, and I'll tell you why. Here we have Boba Fett mailer when they first released, of course, and you have of course, this was in the back of the 20 backs when you could mail away for your Boba Fett, which then became the 21 backs. So this is the first release, obviously, of this figure that you could purchase. Then bagged-wise, then it came on a card, obviously, and off it's running. Of course, the world is Fett crazy with the whole Mando thing right now, so we're kind of cool to have these in. But the cool thing about this one is it has the AFA style case, if you will, so you can take it that way and take it out. Let's talk about the actual items that are in here. You get the, of course, paperwork says sorry, a note to customers. We originally going to send the Rocket Fett deal, et cetera, et cetera. And of course, the back of that talks about what Boba Fett is. Let's put that down here for a second. Next, we have, of course, your catalog, which I won't bore you with that. The really cool thing about this one is, when we talk about the bags, this is the correct bag, by the way. This is SWD bag. So, interesting thing about this is the biggest problems that we usually have with the baggies are slits, rips, tears, things like that, which this does not have any. And there's a lot of discoloration. So this one is really nice. I don't notice any limbs discoloring, which is pretty hard to get. Obviously, if you look at some of these that sell, they usually have the figure will usually get a low grade because of the discoloration. This is a very nice figure. I wish I could show you better, but the camera's got some glare. But this is really nice. Trust me on that. And no rips, tears, splits, cracks, any of that good stuff in this baggie. So it's nice and supple. That goes in there. The box. The only condition issue with the box. Let's get this out of here. It's actually really nice. It's missing one flap right there. Sourcing these boxes is actually, hold on a second. Whoa, there's the flap. It's off, but I didn't even know it was in there. So you do have the flap. So, I mean, you have it. You could, I guess, tape it or whatever if you wanted to go that route. Or just, my point is, it is complete. And I didn't know that was in there. So, score. It is all there. It's just off right here. So, I didn't know that. But there. This one was addressed, by the way, to T. Vaughn in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. So, maybe he's a Tar Heel fan. Or Tar Heel. Maybe, that says Michael Jordan on it. Never mind. Wow, that'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? It says M-Jordan. He's like, I never bought that stuff. Whatever, bro. That was before his time, probably. But anyway, this is a cool piece. Let me get this little mailer, this little thing back in here, so we can get on our way. In there, get it straightened up for you guys. With the acrylic and everything, I've actually sold some of these before in the past, so I kind of have a pretty good idea what they usually sell for. I sold a 70 grade for $1,200 last year. This one, I believe, is probably in that same vein. The box would be the only condition issue that I would have any problems with. You know what I'm saying? That's big. This is PG 28, $9.99, and that is a really super cool piece. I get it, it's expensive, but it is what it is, and we've had a few of them. Like I said, the last 70 grade last year, or excuse me, early this year, sold for $1,200. So this one is, I believe, in that condition, or maybe a little better, but it's still cheaper, is my point, because it's not graded, but it does have the acrylic, so you're getting about like $100 value there. Maybe I don't think they cost maybe $7,500 for these. I forgot price these in a while, but PG 28 for $9.99 ship. The baggie is nice. It is unopened, no rips, no tears, splits. I didn't know the other flap was in there, but the box, that's the only condition. You got the paperwork here, boom, boom. Seriously cool piece. We can send you better photos of this if you like. And it's just one of those things that if you want some nostalgia, there you go. PG 28 for $9.99 shipped. Comes with the acrylic. Super cool piece. Okay. Let's move along. Let's talk about another thing. Kind of in that same style, we've got another cool. This is awesome. And the reason I think this is awesome because you don't, I think AFA won't grade these anymore, or they took a break from them, because I tried to grade some of these at one time, and they said, hey, we can't do that, probably because they were backed up. But I don't know if they do it anymore, but it's still super cool how they have it laid out with the Max Rebo set here, with the size noodles and Max Rebo band set. This is an 80 grade, overall 80 grade. It has these silver mics and black flute. I mean, there's different versions of flutes and stuff. Everybody says that one's more rare than that one. The same thing with the dent and no dent. To me, it's just whatever day of the week somebody wants it, right? It's still nice, though. It's obviously complete in the AFA case. No cracks on anything on the case, which that happens a lot of times with these bigger sets. Nice and heavy piece. There's your grade right there. 80 grade. Boom. Nice piece, cool piece. Tough one to get, but it looks super killer. PG 39 for $449 shipped. To be PG 29 for $449 shipped. That's a cool piece. Your 85 sell for about $650, so that's like $150 off of an 85 grade. So you're getting some value there, and it's just super cool displayable, man. That's just cool. Have it displayed like that. The acrylic's obviously expensive. I think this costs probably about $100-ish plus to get graded anyway at that. And a complete Rebo band is a couple $100 by itself, or close to it. So there you go. Not a bad deal right there. PG 29 for $229 shipped. Everything's there, of course. A cool piece. Silver mics, black flute, AFA 80 grade on the size noodles and Rebo band set. Like I said, if you want pictures of that stuff, let us know. I get it. It's expensive. I get it. Back to camera 2 with some more AFA graded stuff. We have got PG number 7, an AFA graded R2D2 AFA 80 grade, PG number 7 for $119 shipped. Finding nice R2s are tough. They just are. But this one's been encapsulated, obviously, by AFA. The grade is the grade is an 80 grade. The price is $119. That's a ship price to your door. This will obviously can be combined with other things as well. If you have other items, we'll be glad to take care of you and hook you up with some shipping on that. If you have other items, bigger or smaller, we don't ream you on the shipping or anything like that. So appreciate you guys tuning in. Don't forget about our huge Black Friday sale coming up. This next Friday, 29th, we've got a ton of greatest stuff coming back between now and then. Some work harded stuff, and we're swimming in vintage, which is always a good place to be in my world. So there you go. We obviously have some modern items as well, but we have a ton of vintage. Okay, back to camera 1. Let's talk about the next piece. This is a nice one, and if a budget card, yes.
William T. wants PG7.
William T, PG7, good pickup, my man. Get you taken care of, William. Thank you. Don't forget, contact us after the sale. Message the page and say, hey, man, I had this. This is what I claimed, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. We'll look at our sheet and verify it, and then we'll get you taken care of via PayPal, and we'll ship you out tomorrow. I was backed up over the week on shipping, so it took me a couple days more than I usually take, but I'm ready to roll again, so I'll ship you out tomorrow and get you taken care of. This is a cool piece and a budget piece, and it's just awesome, and I have a feeling it's going to go fast because of what it is. This is a 41 back Ben Kenobi clear bubble. It is, of course, Empire Strikes Back. The card, not much to complain about. A little veining right there below the price tag. I've got a couple of these, actually. I've got a Return of the Jedi one. I think I have 12 back somewhere. But regardless, nice clear bubble on this as well. And I was talking to my buddy yesterday. I love the yellow lightsaber. Even though it's not correct, I just like it. I don't know. I prefer that one to the alternate photo on Return of the Jedi to me, but it is what it is. Nice back on this as well. Stands up by itself. The stem's in good shape. This is a solid C8 card. Solid C8. I mean, there's nothing glaring about this that would take away from the presentation. You can see a little vein right here, but still, that's about the only thing, and the angle kind of highlights it. So there you go. Cool piece, and like I said, budget piece for a Ben Kenobi first 12 character on card. $349 ship for PG-22. Like I said, if you want a Ben Kenobi, if you're doing a 12-back character run and don't want to pay a 12-back price and pay, $600-700 or whatever it would cost you for a comparable condition, probably more like $700 for like a 12-back, even C and an 80 grade shape. You're paying half right here, if not more than half, or less than half, I should say. So there you go. $349 ship for PG-22. Nice, clean, clear bubble. And let's see what else. Anything else? Bubble's in good shape. It's a solid card, man. Nothing wrong with it. Seal's good. No major problems. There it is. PG-22 for $349 shipped. And he is my favorite character of all these Star Wars characters, regardless from the movie. Okay. Give me 1 second. We're going to go to camera 2. See what we got over there. Oh, here's a cool one. Is it posted up? Okay. What number is it?
I don't know. You didn't write it down.
I didn't write a number down? Okay, give me a second.
How about 00?
Yeah, that's ffine. PG-0. Is there a price there?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's right. Okay, give me 1 second. This will be PG-00, 00, because I forgot to write a price on there, so pay the piper. This is a tough piece to get. A lot of people just drool over these things. It's a red 5. You turn it. I'll get it. I got it. This is a R5D4 with the red bar filled in right there. You can see it right there. So there you go. It's $149 shipped. The last graded one I sold was an 80 grade and sold for like $450. So they're not cheap across the board. And that little red filling does it, right? It's in overall fair condition, I would call it. The dome's in good shape. But hey, if you want something on the cheap and don't want to spend $300 or $400 or whatever, here's an opportunity for you. It's a red bar R5. It's one of those kind of mysterious figures that people go nuts after, kind of like the Blue Snaggletooth or Hollow Cheeks Raider. The price is $149 shipped. PG-00 is what that is. I've seen worse conditions sell for more, but hey, it is what it is. PG-0 for $149 shipped. Get you the R5D4 red bar. And those are being, by the way, faked heavily. People were actually taking red markers and filling them in. I saw one the other day. Somebody commented on a post about it, and I was like, that's just so blatant. It didn't even look right. But regardless, there we go. Okay, let's go over to our next piece. What do we got? Let's do, let's do Han Solo. This is a nice one, too. Much like the Ben Kenobi, you want a budget Han Solo one card. Empire Strikes Back, 41 back A, Han Solo. Unpunched, no price tags. The grades are 85, 80, and 80, so it's just a solid example. No major, if you look at it, nothing glaring. Nothing is glaring and makes a presentation issue with you. It's an 80 grade. The grades are 85, 80, and 80. Like I said, overall 80. This is a 41 back A with the secret offer, the survival offer. Yeah, survival offer right there in yellow. So check this out. PG-23 for $5.99 shipped. Like I said, Han Solos are always expensive. If you look at a 12-back, you're going to spend $2,000 for an 80 grade 12-back A or close to it. So if you want to budget Han Solo on card, like I said, a solid grade too. It's an 80 grade. The grades are 85, 85, and 80. Let me just make sure. 85, 80, and 80. PG-23 for $599. That's a ship price on that one. So a cool piece right there. Give me 1 second as I do something really fast. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I got. Okay, here we go. All right, back at it. Sorry about that. Okay, I forgot all about this, and you know what? It's my bad, but we're going to come back here right now. Okay, check this out. Prize wheel time. We do a prize wheel every Wednesday, every live sale, what day it be, usually Wednesday and Sunday. So here's how the prize wheel works, much like a claim. I'm going to throw out a question, a Star Wars related question. The first person to answer properly with the obviously the correct answer is going to be the winner that we see on our end. They get a spin on the prize wheel, and that's how it's going to work. So here's the question. And this is kind of a little side Star Wars question. It is a character-related question. During the filming, or I should say, during the call shoots, when they were interviewing actors for Star Wars, A New Hope, so in that 1975 to 1976 era, if you will, and that when they were getting ready to start shooting, Harrison Ford was a sit-in for reading lines for characters. He was not chosen to be in the movie because he was in American Graffiti with George Lucas, and he thought he was already kind of a known character or whatever, didn't want him in there. But here's the question. So I'm setting up a question here. What profession at that time what profession was Harrison Ford involved in at that time? During the filming, during the interview process of Star Wars, what was his profession? What was his calling card at that time? He was obviously an actor, but at that time he was not acting. He was doing something else. And what was it? It's one word, and it is a, what's that? Steve Handy. That's right. The answer is carpenter. And I know that because I was my dad was a carpenter, my granddad was a carpenter, I was a carpenter. So kind of a cool question. He was on set building things and whatnot, and in the office and whatever. Not on set, but in the office building, doing some remodeling and what have you. And George Lucas, he was sitting in for him, reading the lines. He's like, "Man, you're pretty good at this," and he hired him. Side note: a lot of people know that Kurt Russell auditioned for the part of Han Solo. So there we go. Steve Handy. Hello, customer. Appreciate that. Let's see what Steve Handy's going to get on the prize wheel. Let's spin it. Get something free on us, Steve. Send it to your home up there. Steve is going to get some swag. That can be anything from Celebration. That can be what would you call it? Comic-Con exclusives, that kind of stuff. That's what we'll hook you up with, Steve. Thanks for playing, and we'll get you taken care of, man. We'll get you some swag. Write down swag for Steve Handy. Okay, up next, we've got another card figure. This is a nice one as well. Let's turn back to Empire Strikes Back. This is a 47 back. 47 back. Let me find my little stand. Where'd I put that at? Oh, little stand. 47 back. This one is a 4-lam offer, which would make it a 47 back, obviously. I forgot which. This is the soft seal or the smooth seal, as they call it. Not soft. I said soft seal. Smooth seal earlier. 47 back. Rebel Commander. Overall good shape on this. Card's in good shape. Bubbles in good shape. See 7.5 in that range. You can just take some look at yourself and see. I'm doing my best to describe any major issues. That way, there it is. Just overall decent card. Nothing crazy wrong with it. Bubble, no cracks or dents. Let me just double check. No, overall good shape, man. C7.5, in that range. This is ship price, PG number 10, budget card for Empire Strikes Back as well. Nice card for a Rebel Commander. $129 shipped. Nothing, no major issues. So if you want a solid card, good price, $129. PG-10 ship price to your door. Let me put this a little bit more angle on that so you can maybe see a little bit better. Some condition, if there's any condition rather. There it is. PG-10 for $129 shipped for the Rebel Commander. That's a 47 back. Check out the back of it again one more time. Like I said, try to describe it the best of my ability. If there's any major wrong with it, there isn't, little veining right there. That's about it. I mean, that's some light wear. There it is. PG-10 for $129 is the Rebel Commander. Okay. Let's do what I got next. PG number 24. Here it is. PG 24. This is Greedo. And the aliens, for whatever reason, on Empire cards and on Jedi cards, just hard to get a hold of. This is an 80 grade. The grade is 75, 85, and 85. 75, 85, and 85. And you can see the green screen king on Greedo. I promise you he's green. He's not white. It's not a first shot or anything in there. My point is, no tags on this one. Nice card. Grades are 75, 85, and 85. This is PG number 24. Like I said, Aliens tough to get on card and fan favorites. People always love Aliens. PG24 for 369 ship price on that. 80 grade. Once again, the grades are 75, 85, and 85. Like I said, if you want better photos of this, let us know. We can hook you up with some better photos. And, obviously the camera can only do so good, but we'll get you some better photos as we can. So PG24 for 369 shipped. Ship price on that. Let's see what we got left over here, if we have anything that is. Let's see. Did I do that one? Did that one. Did that one. Did that one. Making sure. Oh, here we go. Got a couple here. We have PG number. Let's do a lot here on these two. These are both Empire Strikes Back cards. Let's do a lot. You know what? Do I have a third one somewhere laying around? Yeah. Check this out. Let's just get these 3 cards to somebody right now. This will be, call this PG number 50. PG 50. This will be for a lot of 3 carded figures. So first up, FX7, 48 back. Some bubble denting, crushing. It's on the card. It's got some issues, price tag wear, so you can see that one, right? Obviously. There's that. Okay, next up, another Empire Strikes Back card. We have a Cloud Car Pilot. The bubble's decent. It's got a little dent right there. It's a little better shape than that one. And so that's what I'm going to say. Of all the 3, this has got the most condition issues. This is a little bit better, but also has a punch in the top of the card. So there you go. These are kind of beatery cards. The best one is this Lobot, which I had earlier. I'm going to throw it in the pairing for all 3. And let's make this a good one here. This will be PG number 50, right?
Yeah.
Let's do this. PG 50. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I can do that. PG 50 for 169 ship for all 3. All 3. Like I said, they have their issues, but they're fully sealed with the card. But they're all Empire cards. The backs are 48 back, a 47 back, and a 41. So there's different backs here. These 2 are both. This is offerless card. This one, this is the 4-line offer, and this is the FX7 offer. I'll put star cases in these, even though they're a little bit rough. But hey, you can get some star cases for free. So 169 ship for all 3 of these cards. The pops are still good. So what's that? Don Barber. What's up, Don? Yeah, I got your stuff out the other day, my man. Yes, so it should be coming your way en route. I got your message. Don't worry about it. Thank you, Don Barber, taking those home. Cool. Yeah, unfortunately, sometimes we get some rough cards, but somebody can get some carded figures for on the cheap, man. Let's see. That sold. Let's go back on these 2. Let's check a look at a couple of these pieces. Let's do this. I said PG19 199 shipped. Cut bubble here. No saber. Has the coin. So there you go with that. And then let's do this. Let's make somebody's day on this Stormtrooper. Let's do this. What's that? What? Oh, sorry, you scared me. PG 27. PG number 27. Sorry, I was confused there. PG 27. I had this at $299 shipped for a ESB 41 back. Nice bubble, clear bubble. Empire Strikes Back card. Let's do this. This is like a really high grade loose, and for a Stormtrooper on card, $249 shipped for the Stormtrooper. Like I said, overall decent shape. I gave this like a C7, in that realm. Nothing major. Bubble's still fully sealed. You can see it on there. I went over it earlier. If you like better pictures, I can show it to you later. I doubt it'll last that long, but $249 shipped. PG 27 for the Empire Strikes Back 41 back Stormtrooper. Like I said, it's got some edge wear on this side and a little bit of waviness on the card. That's kind of the major concerns that I would have about it. The bubble's clear. It's in good shape. You can check it out right there. Still in the hand. Just solid, really good price on that. Actually, finding a Stormtrooper on card for any kind of good price is tough. And a fan favorite, PG 27 for $249 shipped, is the Stormtrooper. Let's do something with this one. PG 10. I'm just gonna get some of this out the door because we got a ton of stuff coming in tomorrow. So check this out. PG 10. Let's do this. PG 10 on the Rebel Commander. Let's do this. A ship price on this. Solid C8 card on this. 47 back. $99. 99 bottles of beer on the wall. Solid price, solid card on that. $47. Going to clear some of this stuff out. We've got a ton of other stuff coming in and a ton of stuff in storage as well. So we're just kind of get some of this stuff to you, some of this kind of normal stuff, if you will, but still really nice in my opinion for a hell of a deal. Under $100 for Empire Strikes Back carded figure in decent shape. Pretty tough to beat. Like I said, C7, C8, C7.5, C8. Nice card, man. Look at that. PG-10. Mark Z. Good to hear your name called, sir. You'll like that one, man. I think that's a solid one on that. As this has the smooth seal like I talked about earlier, so when you see that, you don't be freaked out. There's no hatching on it. That's the actual seal. And I don't know if you know that, but I'm not trying to patronize you, but that's what that is. Okay. You can look it up and find some information about that on Rebel Scum. Okay. What else we've got down here? Yeah. What was that? Do I have anything else? Let's see. Okay. This Greedo. Let's look at this Greedo. This greedy Greedo. PG 24. PG number 24. Let's see about this. I had this at $369. Get some of this. I just got this, but hey, here it is. This one is a AFA 80 grade. Sorry about the green screen. You know what? Hold on a second. I want to show you something. Let's do this real fast. Boom. There you go. There's the green. You can see it better now? You can see my green screen too. There it goes. That green was just kicking my butt. Let's do this. PG-24 for the AFA 80 grade of Greedo. The grades are 75, 85, and 85. So really nice card, clean card. PG-24 for $319 shipped. That's a cool piece. Aliens are always tough to get at Empire Strikes Back. But like I said, I just wanted to get that. That green was killing me. PG-24 for $319 shipped. There you go. You can tell it's not a Star Wars banner back there. It's fake. That green was just pissing me off. PG-24 for $319 shipped. Nice card. The grades are 75, 80, and 80. 75, 85, and 85. I get photos of that if you like it. Give me 1 second to look at some. What's that? Yes. Okay, Brian Moore.
Yeah, is it PG-27? Would you reduce it to 249?
Yeah, PG-7 for $249. Okay, you got it, Brian Moore. Is that right? Yeah. Okay, Brian. Cool, man. Yeah, we got you there. Sorry about that Sorry about that out there in Facebook land. I can't do much about the Facebook stuff. Anyway, cool pickup. Got you, Brian. Okay. Don't forget to contact us, folks, after the sale with your claim to get you taken care of via PayPal. We got more. There's some more stuff. We got some more stuff here. You know what? Yeah, let's do this. PG-25. PG-25. Check this out. PG-25, I had this at $249. This is the R5D4. This is a clear bubble. Yep. Let's do this. Try to find this price on an R5D4. An R5D4 still carded. Unpunched. Has a little bubble denting in the top and some bubble issues there. It's still factory sealed all the way around with a smooth seal, like I said earlier. Check this out. PG-25, $199 ship. Try to find an R5 in decent shape, still sealed on a card. It's clear bubble. The figure's in good shape. A droid on a card like that just isn't. Even Jedi cards are usually more than that, quite a bit more than that. So there you go. Take advantage of the discount there if you want it. PG-25 for $199 shipped. It's unpunched. Bubble issues on the top and the side. Not crazy bad, but it is there. Other than that, man, the card is actually in decent shape. So there you go. PG-25 for $199 shipped. Chile. Thank you, Chi. There you go. Like I said, man, that's this. It's the only thing about that card that would bother me. But hell, for $200 or $199 for our carded R5, so that's a good pickup. Okay, what else do we have? We've got that over there. Okay, let's do this. PG-26, which is a Dengar on card AFA 60 grade clear bubble. PG-26. I had this at $299. Let's just do this. Let's just cut to the chase on this and move this down the door. Carded Dengar, Bounty Hunter, 41 back A, 60 grades are 60, 80, and 80. Overall 60. Clear bubble. PG-26 for $249 ship for a Bounty Hunter on card in decent shape. It's clear too. Like I said, this is a tough one to get a hold of clear as well. $249 ship. It's already graded. And Bob's your uncle kind of a deal. You don't have to worry about it anymore. The bubble is crystal clear still. A lot of these do turn yellow. It is already still still cleared as it was graded clear. The grades are 60, 80, and 80. 249 shipped. For it's unpunched. There's no price tags. The 60 on it. There's some veining in the top, and that's about the only thing I could knock on this. There's a little bit on the bottom there, but it's not. It really displays pretty decently. So there you go. PG 26 for 249 shipped for the Den guard. The grade is the AFA 60. The grades are 60, 80, and 80. So that would mean to you the card 60, the bubble, and figure are both 80s. Weapons still there, obviously taped, etc., etc. Unpunched, no price tags. PG 26 for 249 shipped. Cool piece there. What else do I have? Okay. All right, let's see if somebody really wants this Luke. I'm going to try to do my best on this one for somebody. This is PG number 21. Just see if somebody wants to join us in on a Luke Farm Boy here. Ship price on this one. Okay. Grades 80, 60, and 75. So the bubble has a little bit of denting on the top. The figures are 75, has probably a couple specks of paint on it, overspray, and the card's an 80. No price tags. Look at that. Carded Luke Farm Boy on card. The power of the marker. Check this out. I was at $4.99, which is probably a buy it now price most nights. Let's do this. Let's just do this and get somebody a smoking deal on a Luke Farm Boy right today. Let's do it. Let's do this. Ship price. Buy it now if you need a Farm Boy on card. That's just a no-brainer. $4.29 shipped. PG 21, AFA 60 grade. It's a Luke Farm Boy on card. And like I said, we're approaching the point of no return. Let's just absolutely beat up card. You just don't find Farm Boys for cheap prices. Anything like bargain basement. It's already been graded. It's already encapsulated, of course. It's a 60 grade. The grades are 60, 80, 60, and 75. Kind of oddball pairing of grades. But it just still displays good. I mean, like I said, it's not horrible. And lest we forget, 60 is still AFA's excellent. So, I mean, take that into consideration if you're looking at that kind of stuff. $4.29 for PG 21. I mean, that's cool. It's a Farm Boy is on card. And if you want a budget one, that's budget. Budget yellow hair Farm Boy, lemon hair, whatever you want to call them. PG 21 for $4.29 shipped out the door. If you need it, grab it because that will probably not last. A lot of this stuff sells after the sale, just so you know. And I have a feeling this will be gone among a few other things that I've already had out here, just because a lot of people will just like, hey, show me some pictures, and I do. So there we go. All right, boom on that one, boom on that one, boom on that one. Let's see. Let's do one more thing, and then we'll get out of here. This will be PG number 23. This is a Han Solo on card. It's an AFA 80 grade. This will be a ship price. Empire Strikes Back 41 back A, right? 41 back A, Han Solo. Unpunched. No price tag on that. Clear bubble, of course. You can see. Make sure it is still clear. I always like to double check because sometimes they will gray clear, then they will turn yellow. There it is. Boom. Check that out. Once again, much like the Luke, 80 grade. I was at $5.99, which I think is pretty fair price on that. PG 23. Let's just do one price deduction and get it out the door today. Here it is. Let's do. Yep. AFA 80. PG 23 for $5.49 shipped. Han Solo on card. You're paying like a third of a 12 back price for a Han Solo on card for an 80 grade if you do apples to apples. Yeah, 12 back Han Solo on an 80 grade is going to cost you between $1,500 and $1,700. So that's like a third of the cost for Empire Strikes Back card. Meaning, if you want to get one for a bargain, I mean, unless you want to find one at 12 back, which it can be done, but best of luck. PG 23 for $5.49 shipped. Unpunched, no price tags. Kind of that case fresh style, if you will. No major issues. The grades, one more time, are 85. Card got 85. Bubble and figure both got an 80, man. The blaster's still taped. Not much to complain about in that one either. Okay, moving along. Let's see. I think that's it. I think we got everything done tonight that we had scheduled. Don't forget to join us next Friday night for our huge Black Friday sale. This is just a small offering. We've got tons of stuff for our next sale. An AFA graded, loose, complete, all that stuff, carded, etc., etc. Join us next Friday, and also stay tuned this weekend because I'm going to do a flash sale. I'm already telling you on Saturday with some other cool stuff I'm getting in tomorrow. So you guys hang out. Appreciate it. Contact us with your claims. We can take care of you PayPal and ship you out the door. Thanks for tuning in as always. Don't forget to join us, like I said, next Friday night. Until then, you guys have a great night. Thanks for tuning in, and be safe. Later.